Hello everybody, this is Kyrix with a huge announcement. I just hit 100 subscribers. I haven't the slightest clue how this happened, but I'm grateful that it happened. Back when I first left YouTube to go to Dailymotion because of Google Plus, back I think November of 2013, I want to say around that time, I think I had about 40, maybe 50 subscribers tops, and I figured that was all it was ever going to be. At best, they would stay that way. At worst, they'd all just kind of drift away once they realized I was done releasing content. But for whatever reason, you guys kept watching, and you kept subscribing. And it's easy to get lost in the shuffle, but I still managed to maintain about, 2,000-something views on various videos a week or so. So it's mostly on my music videos, but my Let's Plays are starting to get some notice. And it's little by little, but I kind of like it that way. I mean, I would love to be big with 10,000 subscribers and making tons on my Patreon and etc. and just being a big name. But when I have the small viewer base, it means that I can respond to everybody who comments. I can have that level of engagement with my fans. And I love that you guys are commenting again after all this time, that you're commenting on the Let's Plays, you're commenting on the music videos, you're just commenting in general. I even got a couple messages from people, so I just love that level of engagement that I have again. And it means everything to me. So I'm going to continue delivering content. I've got a huge backlog of stuff. It's not all done, but even if I were to upload everything I have, one per day without recording anything new, I'd probably have a year or two's worth of stuff. And I'm constantly recording new stuff, so I'm going to be around for a while. Barring something happening, if YouTube shuts me down or if I lose internet for whatever reason. But it's all backed up, it's all saved elsewhere so that I have reserved copies of it. And I'm going to continue posting Let's Plays. When inspiration hits me, I'll continue posting music videos. Fairly soon, I'll have Let's Watches as well. A friend of mine, who's normally pretty camera shy, actually approached me about doing one for a show. I'm not going to get into it yet, because we're still going through whether or not it's going to happen at all, but that's something you might want to look forward to. Another friend of mine is going to do a Let's Watch on MLP with me, at least the first season. We got to work out the details of when and whether or not we'll ever get to the other seasons in the movies. Depends on how well the first season sits with him. But he's usually pretty open. As I told him over the phone, I'm like, come on, it's hardly the weirdest thing I've had you watch. He's like, yeah, you're right. I've seen weirder stuff with you. So that's probably going to be a thing. I'm also recording for Resident Evil 6 has started already. And I'm actually going to be tossing up a little teaser that had a funny moment in it online within the next day or so. So expect to see that. I hope you enjoy it. It's a friend of mine. The person in there is a friend of mine. We've kind of settled on a name for him, but he and I have been friends for going on 25, 26 years. So we actually have great chemistry on the mic together. A lot of good banter, having a lot of fun recording, And it's pretty energetic, especially compared to some of the stuff I have with Anubis, who doesn't talk at all. But for the record, any of his fans that might be here, because I don't know, maybe some of you people really like him, Anubis will be playing a part in the Resident Evil 6 recordings, and he's currently recording Resident Evil 5 with me. So he will be doing actual co-op stuff as well as somewhat co-commentary. I'm trying to get him to talk on the mic. It's kind of an issue, but I'm drifting off topic. Again, 100 subscribers. Thank you so much. I just love you all. Kyrix out. See you next time. Bye-bye.